morning. How are y'all this morning? Good. My name is Courtney Wardlaw. I'm the Executive Director of Community and Employee Relations, and I'm so very pleased and honored to welcome you here today. This is such a neat day for Saulsbury. As you'll hear later, safety is one of our top core values, and to be able to receive an award for safety is about the best thing that could happen. So we're so excited, glad you're here today, and want to welcome Gene Powell. He's here to present an award on the behalf of the National Safety Council in partnership with the Texas Department of Transportation. And Gene is the Public Information Officer for the Texas Department of Transportation. Welcome, Gene.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for letting me be here today. It's an honor to be here to help honor Saulsbury Industries. It's an important day for safety and for Saulsbury and for TxDOT as well. You know, it's good to be here. I appreciate it. It's kind of like church. Only the good people sit in the front row, but we got seats down here, guys. If you, no, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be in the front row if I didn't have to be. You know, I'm an Odessa native, and 5 years ago I joined TxDOT after working at the Odessa American. And part of my motivation for joining TxDOT to be the public information officer was to help improve safety on the roads, let people know where TxDOT people are working, where the contracts are, where the projects are, what lanes are closed, when they're closed, all in the interest of safety. So it's really a pleasure for me to be up here today to honor one of the many companies in the basin that put safety at the top of their agenda. You know, the National Safety Council back just last year, as a matter of fact, in 2014, started this award, which is called Our Driving Concern, the Texas Employer Safety Award. It's only been going for a couple of years now. This year there's actually 9 companies across the state that have been honored, and obviously today's Saulsbury Industries is one of those. When you're recognized with an award like this, it really shows the culture of the entire company. You know, the management, people like Rick Graves, Bubba Saulsbury, upper management can dictate something and say, go do this. And they build a task force that develops the law. And it's the mid-managers that spread that out and make sure everybody knows what the policies are. But it's the employees who drive it forward. And it's the employees who have to buy into that program to make it a success. And that's the example that we're seeing here at Saulsbury Industries. You've got management saying this is important to us. You've got the task force saying here are the policies and the procedures. You've got the mid-managers spreading the gospel. But continue the church reference, the employees are the ones that have to sing the verse. And it's happening here. And that's why it's important. That's why I'm excited to be here today, because, you know, Saulsbury isn't just worried about their bottom line. They're not just worried about their employees and their equipment and their fleet trucks, if there are any. They're not just worried about those things. They want their employees to be safe on the job. They want their employees to be safe on the road. They want them to keep themselves safe, keep their coworkers safe, and most importantly, the work your employees are doing to stay safe is keeping other people on the road safe. So you're making the community safer, and that's something we all need, because it's no secret to any of us who have lived here a while that traffic from 2010 to 2014-15 just blew up with the boom. I mean, oil prices were through the roof, and we were going gung-ho out in the oil field, and that's a terrific thing to happen in our area, but there are prices, and one of those prices is heavy traffic, and one of those prices is more crashes. And there are agencies all across the state that can stand up as a state agency and preach safety, but until we get until we get citizens buying into the message, like Saulsbury has with the employees buying into their message, nothing changes. And you guys are making a change. You guys are making a difference, and that's why I'm really excited to be here today to recognize not only your bosses, but to recognize the employees for the work that's been done. You know, it's an example that other employees across the state can follow. You know, when crashes happen, you lose downtime to employee time, you lose equipment, and that costs you money and that costs you time. So safety programs obviously do something to improve that. You know, we cut our expenses, we cut our lost time, and that sometimes is a motivation, but it goes deeper here. It goes deeper at TxDOT, and it goes deeper here. It goes deeper at the National Safety Council. And it goes deeper because this is about people. This is about making it personal. This is about making it real and having an impact on the community. And that's a really good thing. You know, you're saving money, you're saving time, great. But it's more than that, it's about people. I appreciate the leadership here at Saulsbury for the things they've done. I appreciate mid-management for preaching the gospel, and I appreciate the employees, as I've said. It takes everyone to stay safe out there and to save lives. And that's what TxDOT's all about, and that's what this program here at Saulsbury Industries is all about. And at this point, I just met Mr. Graves. Mr. Graves, would you join me up here, please? This is Rick Graves. He's the Chief Executive Officer of Saulsbury Industries. And on behalf of the National Safety Council and TxDOT, who we partner with the Safety Council, they make these awards, but we're a partner. I'd like to honor Saulsbury Industries and say congratulations for winning the 2015 Our Driving Concern Texas Employee Traffic Safety Award. Mr. Graves.
Thank you, Gene. I'm going to surprise everybody by making this very brief. We appreciate the awards. Thank you for the recognition. And if I ever need anybody to help us communicate our vision and safety, I'm going to come look for you because you absolutely nailed it. We as management, we help develop programs and our concepts around safety, and it is all about the employees. We want those employees to go home the way they come in every single day. And we're very good at that at Saulsbury. We have a tremendous record and long history of having a tremendous record in safety, and so without our employees we couldn't do it, and this is for you, and thank you very much for all your efforts on that. You know, currently year to date, we've driven 2.3 million miles in vehicles going to and from projects that Saulsbury does. And that's a tremendous amount of driving if you think 2.3 million miles in a little over 9 months. Our employees have logged 60,000 hours behind the wheel of vehicles. And to get an award like this with that kind of activity is tremendous. We appreciate that, and thanks to all of our employees that do take it seriously when they're out on the road. Some of the things that we've done to make sure that employees do go home safely every day is to make sure we as a company are supporting them and advising them in the safety requirements, the laws, all of those things to make sure that that we're all on the same page as it relates to how we want people to drive. We've taken a lot of steps for that, a lot of training, safety alerts. We have a GPS driver habit tracking system, and so we have the ability to see what's happening in our vehicles as it relates to the speed, to the posted speeds, those kind of things, and we even know when a driver hits the brakes you know, as they're going down the highway. We know when they're going to turn. We can tell how early do they and safely do they apply the brakes and those kind of things. And so that's to help them know that we care about them. And we know what they're doing, and we can advise and coach them if they're not following our procedures. And so it all comes down, as Gene said, to the program, to the people implementing the program, and all of us that coach on every day. At the end of the day, Saulsbury isn't just concerned about our employees and our vehicles and our assets. We care about the community. And when Gene talked about all of the activity that's going on since 2010, what our people do in vehicles behind the wheel impacts what happens in this community, and that's just as important to us. It is a core value of Saulsbury. It's the first thing we talk about every week, every meeting, and so the results are there because of what we all do. It does come first, safety does, when you're driving, no matter what. You have to protect yourself, other people. Certainly we're getting ready to go into the holiday season with Halloween. You know, as we think about it, we're going to be out there driving to work, from work, taking our kids trick-or-treating. We need to make sure that we recognize that the precautions that we need to take when we're driving, because there's going to be kids, it's going to be dark, they're going to be excited, they've eaten candy, they're going to be, you know, excited to go to the next house. They may step out in the road. We all need to protect them. It's our job to not only keep our vehicles under control, but look out for what may happen with the children. With that, I'll tell you that Saulsbury is announcing a new driver safety program that helps drivers avoid distraction. And to talk about that, I'd like to invite Bubba Saulsbury up here to introduce the program.
Thank you, Rick. Thanks, Gene. Appreciate all the kind words. And I will be brief and not quite as articulate as the previous two speakers. I want to welcome everyone here today. You know, when thinking about safety, we used to talk about safety being a top priority, and we actually had a client that came to us and said, it sounds like it's more than a priority, it's part of your culture. And so we really thought about that, and it is part of our culture. It's not something that we just talk about. It's something that we're committed to. So receiving awards like this, just very exciting for Saulsbury, and a testament to our employees and the commitment from the shareholders, the leadership, all the way down. But to Gene's point, it's the people in the field. All those hours and things that Rick talked about are thousands or hundreds of people out in vehicles every day. I'm here today proud to present Saulsbury's new driver safety program to help drivers avoid the distraction. We've named this new initiative Text Later, with our new logo. I truly believe one of the most dangerous things on the highway are cell phones and the distractions that they cause. We live in a world that everyone wants instant communication, and many times jeopardize the safety by trying to utilize their phones, whether it be texting or talking on the phone. Activities such as talking or texting on a cell phone or using other electronic devices are associated with the greatest distraction-related crash risk. The National Safety Council research indicated texting while driving causes 1.6 million accidents per year and 11 teen deaths every day. You are 23 times more likely to crash if you are text messaging while driving. We must set the standard of safe behavior while driving. Stop texting and driving. When it comes to texting and driving, it can wait. If the text or call you need to make, it absolutely cannot wait. Pull the vehicle over and do it on the side of the road. You could be saving your life or someone else's. Saulsbury is providing screen cleaners. As with our logo, we've got these nifty little screen cleaners that you can attach to the back of your phone, but more importantly, and use it to clean your phone, but more importantly, when you're driving, you can stick it on the front over the screen to just as a reminder, so when you look at your phone, you remember as you're driving not to be messing with your phone. So we're excited about that. We are providing these at a number of different locations here in Odessa. You can pick them up at CBS 7, 2 locations at Odessa College, the Wrangler Express Center, which is located in the Saulsbury Campus Center and the Odessa College Sports Center, or here at Saulsbury headquarters on Interstate 20. So we welcome everyone to take one with them today. and for the community to come by and pick those up and work along with us in helping stopping texting and driving. Hopefully this program will significantly reduce, not only within our organization, but the community. And we appreciate everyone being here today and appreciate the award and are excited about this initiative. With that, Courtney, if you want to come up, close this out.
Okay, so in closing, thank you again so much for being here today. Don't forget to pick up your screen cleaner. Most importantly, don't forget to use it. Peel it off, stick it in front of your screen. If you have to leave your cell phone in your cup holder, make sure you use the screen cleaner. Cover that cell phone screen so you're not distracted. Just avoid the distraction when you're in the car. And maybe this is one way that will help you. And if this saves one life on the roadway, it's worth every dollar that's put into this program, every minute spent talking about it and promoting it. So don't forget, you can pick them up here before you leave. Take extra with you to share with your friends and your family. We have plenty. You can tell your friends and family to pick them up at CBS 7 or the 2 locations at Odessa College, the Wrangler Express Center and the Saulsbury Campus Center, or at the Odessa College Sports Center. So just a reminder, avoid the distraction and text later. Thank you all for being here today.